If you are planning to apply for a visitor visa to come to Canada, today's video has all details about new updates regarding the visitor visa application started from September 7, 2021. You will find all the answers for what to do if you applied before September 7, 2021 and you qualify for COVID-19 exemptions. What to do if you applied before September 7, 2021 and your situation had changed since you submitted your visitor visa application. What to do if you do not intend to travel to Canada right now but you already submitted your visitor visa application. What to do if you no longer want to travel to Canada, and at the end how to apply for the visitor visa application. If you are interested, stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome to Canadian Charisma. Hope you all doing great and staying safe. If you are new here, I provide information and free advice about Canadian immigration and help people to apply for Canada PR, which can save them a lot of money. Without a further delay, let's start today's video. Let's start with if you applied before September 7, 2021 and you already told IRCC that you qualify for a COVID-19 exemptions. In that case, you do not need to submit a new application or write to IRCC again. IRCC will process the application you submitted before September 7, 2021. It doesn't matter if you applied by IRCC portal, by your IRCC secure account or on paper. In any case, IRCC will process your application and IRCC will send you an email if they need more information from you or when they reach a decision. Second scenario is if your situation has changed since you submitted your visitor visa application. You need to submit a new online application if you submitted your visitor visa application before September 7, 2021 and your situation has changed and you are traveling for one of the following reasons. The first one is to be reunited with an immediate family member who is a Canadian citizen, a person registered under Canada's Indian Act or a permanent resident of Canada. To be reunited with an immediate family member who is in Canada temporarily. To be reunited with an extended family member who is a Canadian citizen, a person registered under Canada's Indian Act or a permanent resident of Canada. To visit for business like meetings, special events, trainings. To attend an end-of-life ceremony or a funeral. To be present during the final moments of life of a loved ones. To provide care to a critical ill person. To join a vessel as a marine crew member, to assume a posting as a diplomat or a travel as an accompanying immediate family member of a diplomat arriving on post who will also be accredited in Canada, to handle the affair of a victim of Ukrainian International Airlines flight PS 752. Next scenario is if you do not intend to travel to Canada right now but you already submitted your visitor visa application. In that case, there is nothing else you need to do. Your application will remain in queue for processing. You will get notified when the decision will be made on your application. Next scenario is if you no longer want to travel to Canada but you already submitted your visitor visa application. In that case, you can request a withdrawal via the IRCC web form. I will leave the link for that web form web page in the description. But there is no guarantee that you will get a refund for your withdrawal application. Now, if you are ready to apply for visitor visa, let's have a look how can you apply for that. You need to apply online via IRCC portal, by your IRCC secure account or in special cases on paper. Only if you can't apply online because of a disability or if you are traveling with an ID or travel document that was issued to a refugee, a stateless person or a non-citizen, you can apply on paper. Make sure to include up-to-date information and if you are reapplying, your previous application number. By submitting a new application, your previous visitor visa application will be withdrawn. Unfortunately, there is no guarantee of a refund and you won't receive a written confirmation that your previous application has been withdrawn. To get detailed instruction about how to apply, let's go on IRCC's official website. I will leave the link for this web page in the description below. You can find it there. So when you go on this web page, just scroll down and here you need to answer a question to find out how you need to apply, means online or on paper. So you need to choose one of the region here. Whatever region you choose When you click suppose here, you can see here it says you need to apply for a visitor visa through new application process which is online. So that's what you need to do. So if you choose this one suppose, you will get the same answer. Only in case you say none of above, then it will give you a choice that you want to apply online or on paper. Otherwise you need to go for online only. So suppose I click on this and you get it here that you need to apply through online process. Click here how to apply for a visitor through IRCC portal. Here you go, it is telling you that you need to create an account and sign in, complete the online forms and upload your documents, and then pay with a credit card. They accept only credit cards and prepaid cards from Visa, MasterCard, American Express, JCB and Union Pay. So if you already have an account, you can sign in here. If you do not have an account, then you need to click on sign up and apply. If because of some reason you need to apply on paper, you can click here apply on paper. So in most cases you need to apply online if you have an account, sign in, otherwise click on sign up and apply. Here you need to choose like what would you like to do today. Apply for a visitor visa for myself, apply for a visitor visa on behalf of someone else, apply for a visitor visa for myself and on behalf of someone else. So if you and your family members coming with you, you need to select this one, otherwise you can select this one. So go with any one. Maybe I'll click here. Do you already have an application in process? If you have, you can say yes, otherwise no. If you say yes, they will ask you maybe that application number. So I will click no here and go for next. Read these instructions here. We will contact you within 14 to 30 business days of getting your application. We won't respond if encouraged if your application was submitted within 30 business days. So get an IRCC portal account, click on this. Start creating your account. You need to enter your valid email address here and then confirm your email address and click on get invitation code. Once you get your invitation code, you can see your code valid until 25th of November. Today is 18th here and it is valid until 25th of September. So click on continue to IRCC portal sign up page. So this page you need to provide your invitation code here, then your email address, create your password, confirm your password, your last name means surname, your given name means first name, select your telephone number and give your telephone number here and then click on sign up. Here you get a verification code has been sent to your email account. Get your verification code from there and enter it here and click on confirm. Once your email has been verified, just enter your email and password and sign in your account. Accept terms and conditions here. So you can read this warning message here and after that click on apply for a visitor visa, transit visa or study permit. So here are the instructions. Just read these instructions which is asking you like you need to check if you are eligible or not. Have your passport, valid documents, credit card and debit card ready, and here the step how to complete your application. You will get your document checklist once you answer few questions and you can only use these formats for the documents, pay your fees and within 60 days you need to complete your application. Read this thoroughly and then click on I acknowledge that I have read and understand above information and I am ready to start my application and click on start application. First one is, do you want to apply for more than one person at the same time? If yes, you can say yes. If no, you can say no and click on save and continue. I want to apply for a study permit, transit visa. So here we are talking about visitor visa. Click on visitor visa. Why do you need a visa? You need to choose one of the option here. Just click one of them. So suppose I will say that to unite with an immediate family member. So I will click this and then here you need to provide the description about your trip, like where do you live and why you want to come to Canada, from which date to which date. You can give approximately dates if you are not sure, and again here you need to enter the dates from which date to which date you want to stay here, or if you are not sure, you can fill in the approximate date here. So suppose I will select year like 2021, select month, suppose I will say December, and then select the day, just approximate, doesn't matter. And then same when you want to leave the Canada, so suppose you want to choose here 2022 and you can choose approximately 6 months when you apply first time, so May, and again you can choose the date here. So here you need to give your unique client ID number if you have one from IRCC from previous any business with IRCC. Otherwise it is optional, just leave it blank and click on save and continue. So here you go, you got your document checklist here. We chose the region that to reunite with immediate family member. That's why you get this document checklist here: a valid passport or a travel document, and proof of relationship with your immediate family member, your immediate family member's status in Canada. Here you can see the examples like what kind of document they will accept as a proof. You can read them here, and what kind of information you need to fill in your application. If you think this doesn't look right, so you can go back, change your previous answers, and you can find the different document checklist here according to your region. So choose your, when you are answering your question, answer them properly, correct, and you will find the document checklist for your particular region. Once you gather all the documents, you can click here continue to application to complete your application. So now at this point your original application has started. Now you need to provide all your personal details, your financial details, your medical history, everything in this application. Just follow the questions, follow the instruction, and you will be able to complete this application here. If you need help to how to complete this whole application, just leave me a comment. I will make a separate video on this because this video will be too long if I am doing in this video. If you have any question, please feel free to leave me a comment below, DM me on Instagram or email me on canadiancharisma@yahoo.com. I will try my best to answer you as soon as possible. I will be back with more informative videos. Till then, stay positive, stay safe, stay connected. Thanks for watching this video.